Wait, didn't they say Kaspa was dead, guys? Kaspa was down at under 11 cents. Everyone was writing it off. Your favorite influencer was selling Kaspa, but the people that have conviction stayed put. And in this video, we're going to do an updated price prediction for 2025. I am one that thought Kaspa would have been a lot further along, but I understand that there is big developments coming. There's real building going on with Kaspa, and that the long-term vision is a very bright one. We're going to go over all the bullish catalysts coming up for Kaspa, what the team has been working on, and one historical milestone that was just released. Guys, it's going to be a great video. We're going to get into everything Kaspa and more. I love you all. This is never financial advice. X, guys, I said, just looking at the charts, we had two different scenarios right here. The first one was, this is a weekly chart, guys, meaning each candle represents 1 week. And we could see right here that we had bounced off of this trend line multiple times, that we were even going to bounce off of this. Or what caused your favorite influencers to sell, and all the people on crypto Twitter that said it was absolutely dead, was this potential head and shoulders pattern. Well, Kaspa prevailed, bouncing off of that trend line once again, hitting over 14 cents and now forming what appears to be a bull flag right here. You can see it is up approximately 30% from that low right there where it bounced off the trend line. So, the fastest open source, decentralized, fully scalable layer 1 in the world's first blockDAG is back in business. But what are the reasons that I stay so bullish? And what leads me to think that this could have huge numbers for the price prediction? Let's get into the first one, guys. The first one is this update right here. We are closer and closer to crescendo taking effect. We are almost at 10 blocks per second. You can see right here the testnet T911 network has been running continuously for nearly a year. This is an update right here for miners to get to and run TN11. So the 10 blocks per second is no longer a pipe dream. It's extremely close. And in a year from now, I really do believe we're going to be talking at 100 blocks per second. Mind you, guys, Bitcoin is 1 block per 10 minutes. So we are talking about a complete new revolution in cryptocurrency from the time Bitcoin was established. But the large milestone that was achieved, we have reached 100 million blocks, guys. That is a huge achievement for any network, and Kaspa has done it absolutely flawlessly. And one thing that I think is extremely bullish is the little guys, the small businesses continuing to add on to accept Kaspa. You could see the date that all of these were added. These were not added a long time ago when Kaspa was hot. These were all added when Kaspa was going down, where your favorite people were selling it, when people said it was going to zero and it was done, and there was so many more better cryptocurrencies out there. They've been being added, guys. And I'm going to work on adding a potential Discord and things like that to the channel, and it will accept Kaspa. I really believe there is no better way to go about it as a small business. Cheap fees, instant transfer, and it's Kaspa, guys. It's going to appreciate, in my personal opinion. It's never financial advice, right? It could go back down. But the next thing that I think is extremely bullish is KRC20. And when we take a look at this right here, if we just look, the top one's 25 million, then 14 million, then 8 million. Guys, that is so small. The majority of people have no idea that KRC20 even exists. The majority of people have no idea Kaspa even exists. And so with meme coins and culture coins going to stay relevant, these are going to pop. There's a lot of gems in this list right here. And my favorite out of all of them is number 13, the sponsor of today's video, and something that I am a large holder in, Croak on Kaspa, guys. They've got a wonderful story. The dev's whole goal is to make a project that is not ruggable, and there's no better place to start than with an absolutely 100% fair mint. You can see right here, there is no pre-mint right here for Croak. Everyone was able to get it at 23,000 Croak per mint. So everyone had equal opportunity. So the rug factor isn't even there. The story behind this is that the Croak was buying coins, collecting them like all of us love to do, us degens. But one day, Croak woke up to see that all of his coins had been rugged. Croak stood helplessly, and we've all felt like that before. We've all bought into something that was either a honeypot fraud or a rug pull. We are lied about something. And I just want to be a part of something extremely good. And as a part of their roadmap, they're wanting to get exchanges. And oh my gosh, have they? Economy, Ascendex, Coinstore, Grovex, FameX, and Change, guys. They're also available on Casperbot, but you can see all this volume that they are doing just on Economy, almost 100,000 in volume. And for a coin that has an overall market cap of less than 800,000, that's really astonishing. And how strong the community is, you can see this sell-off right here that took them down to 309. And then they instantly, in just a matter of seconds, went from 3096 all the way back up to 2011. That is, Croak, my favorite coin on KRC20. I put the money where my mouth is. I am a bag holder of them, and so I'll have their information down below if anyone wants to check them out. But Kaspa price prediction. Let's get back to it. Up 30% since the low. The pump looks to be forming a bull flag for me. Well, let's zoom out a little bit before we get into the price prediction. You can see that we have a couple levels that we really have to highlight here as potential resistance going forward. One of them, we already made it past it with absolutely no trouble, and it was barely the 13 cents level. Let's thin that out a little bit. So you can see we came above this right here, and this is a very good sign. We came above it. It didn't act as hardly any resistance. We had a little bit right here. We came above it. We tested it, and we succeeded. So that is what you call flipping resistance into support. It used to give you trouble. Now it gives you support, guys. That's a very, very good sign in technical analysis. And so going forward, the next thing that we really have to look at, you could see that previously this 16 cents a little bit, but what I am really eyeing is this 20-cent level, guys. We really got to get above that. It's going to be a psychological level. And if I had to predict, guys, I do not have a crystal ball. I don't have any of that, but throughout this cycle, what I would expect to see for whenever it makes another all-time high is to go, maybe have a couple waves down, come up, almost make it to that all-time high, come back down about 20%, 30%, and then go. And that is what we call a cup and handle. But looking at all these cryptocurrencies, with Kaspa used to be around 32, okay? Kaspa has fallen all the way down to 42 with the FUD. So I've been somebody that thought that Solana could get passed up by Kaspa this cycle. Now, I no longer believe that, but I do believe that long-term it is a potential for Kaspa to do that. And let's get into this a little bit. Where I see Kaspa potentially going this cycle is all the way up here and taking this spot of Polkadot. Polkadot is almost sitting at $11 billion. So if we come over here to compare market cap of .com, we could see that is a 3x away from where it is right now. That would put us at a 41-cent Kaspa. But guys, we're not at the tip of the bull run. A lot of people are expecting this overall crypto market cap to get to 8, 10, 12 trillion dollars. So let's say it does a 3x, a 2.5, 3x from where it is now. That would put Kaspa right there at $1. And we've all got to know that the $1 price point is going to be huge psychological level, and we're probably going to get a fairly decent retrace after that. But it depends on where we are in the market on if we keep going up. But one thing that I do want to show is that Kaspa had its run during an absolute bear market. All of this, guys, happened in a bear market. So let me tell you about a scenario I see forthcoming. I believe that during the crypto bear market, we are going to get smart contracts for Kaspa. That is when we're going to get an actual decentralized exchange on Kaspa. That is when I believe a lot of normal investors are going to get into KRC20, and Kaspa is going to be the hot thing that just got smart contracts. Everything else is going to be dead in the water, and I believe Kaspa has another run during the overall crypto bear market, guys. So I do not view Kaspa anymore in the same realm as everything else when we go to bear market, bull markets. I believe it's in a league of its own. But guys, let me know, what do you think about my price prediction? I think it's a pretty modest price prediction of about $1 to $1.20. It's a lot lower than I had previously expected, but with market conditions changing, I believe we must be malleable, guys. But watch this video up above, and if you're not a part of the Freeman of Finance family, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Subscribe. I love you all.